Have you ever smiled in front of people, but deep inside you felt tired, empty, and emotionally worn out? Have you ever reached a point where even resting doesn't feel enough anymore? You wake up tired. You try to stay strong. You keep helping everyone else. But secretly, your heart is exhausted. Today on HopeRise, we are talking about something many people feel but few people understand: emotional exhaustion. And maybe this message is exactly what your soul needs today. What is emotional exhaustion? Emotional exhaustion is not weakness. It is what happens when your heart carries too much for too long without healing, rest, or support. Sometimes people think only physical work makes someone tired. But emotional pain can drain a person even more deeply. You can be surrounded by people and still feel empty inside. You can laugh in public and cry in private. You can keep going every day while silently breaking inside. And the dangerous thing is this: emotional exhaustion does not happen overnight. Slowly builds up, little by little, stress after stress, burden after burden, pain after pain, until one day you realize, I don't feel like myself anymore. One major cause of emotional exhaustion is constant stress. When your mind is always worrying, your body stays in survival mode. Bills, family pressure, school, work, responsibilities, fear of tomorrow. When stress never stops, the heart becomes tired. Some people have not truly rested in years. Even when they sleep, their minds are still fighting battles. And many people today are carrying silent stress nobody knows about. But hear this clearly. You were not created to carry every burden alone. Sometimes we try to be strong for everyone until we become weak inside ourselves. 2. Caregiving and caring everyone. Some people are emotionally exhausted because they are always taking care of others. You help everyone. You listen to everyone. You solve everyone's problems. But who checks on you? Who listens to your pain? Many caring people slowly break because they keep pouring into others while nobody pours back into them. Even Jesus rested. Rest is not laziness. Rest is healing. You cannot keep giving from an empty heart forever. 3. Trauma and past pain. Another hidden cause of emotional exhaustion is unresolved pain. Some people are tired not because of today, but because of what happened years ago. Childhood wounds, rejection, betrayal, abandonment, loss, harsh words, broken relationships. Pain that was never healed becomes heavy inside the heart. Sometimes people say, move on, but healing is not that simple. Some wounds are invisible, and invisible wounds still hurt. That is why healing matters. Not pretending, not hiding, not suppressing pain. Real healing. 4. People pleasing. Many people are emotionally exhausted because they keep saying yes when their heart is screaming no. They are afraid of disappointing people, so they sacrifice their peace to make others comfortable. They ignore their own needs. They hide their feelings. They overextend themselves. And slowly they lose themselves. Listen carefully. You do not need to destroy your mental and emotional peace just to be accepted by people. Not everyone will understand your boundaries, and that is okay. Protecting your peace is not selfish. 5. Overworking. Some people are emotionally drained because they never stop. Work, hustle, pressure, expectations. Our world teaches people to constantly perform. People are afraid to slow down because they feel guilty when resting. But constantly pushing yourself without recovery leads to burnout. You are human, not a machine. Your soul needs rest too. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is pause, breathe, and heal. 6. Lack of boundaries. Without boundaries, people will take your time, energy, and peace until nothing is left. Boundaries are healthy. You are allowed to say, I need rest. I cannot do this right now. I need space. This is hurting me. Not every battle deserves your energy. Not every problem is yours to carry. And not every door deserves access to your peace. Signs you may be emotionally exhausted. Maybe you have been feeling a constant tiredness, irritation over small things, a feeling emotionally numb, crying easily, a losing motivation, feeling overwhelmed, pulling away from people, difficulty sleeping, a feeling hopeless or empty. This is you. Please hear this. You are not weak. You are not failing. You are simply carrying too much alone. Healing starts with awareness. Healing begins the moment you stop pretending everything is okay. Some people spend years hiding their pain behind smiles. But healing begins when honesty begins. You deserve healing. You deserve peace. You deserve rest. And most importantly, you deserve to be loved even when you are tired. To the person listening to this message who feels emotionally exhausted, please don't give up on yourself. This season will not last forever. Your heart can heal. Your smile can return. Your peace can come back. Take small steps. Rest. Pray. Talk to someone you trust. Protect your peace. Spend time with God. Be kind to yourself. Healing is not instant, but every small step matters. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones silently fighting emotional battles nobody can see. So today, before you leave this video, I want you to remember this. You do not have to carry everything alone anymore. Healing is possible. Peace is possible. Hope is still alive. And here at HopeRise, we rise together. If this message touched your heart, kindly like, share, and subscribe to HopeRise for more messages that heal, encourage, and restore the soul. And in the comments, tell me this. What has been emotionally draining you lately? And what step will you take toward healing today?